first. Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. And there's a ball.
No, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
Just missed. Just off the inside edge. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for two. And he's got a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. If you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
Check swing, called strike. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball two. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Here's Sean Murphy. That clips a corner. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, two strikes.
One out and a runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Matt Olson up to the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with two out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Cut it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Jurickson Profar stands in with two away as he takes a ball. Fly ball down the line. Andujar makes the grab, and that's the third out. Top of the second. Here's Carlos Correa.
The third baseman, number 1, Carlos Correa.
Correa measures 6 feet 4 inches, 220 pounds, and he was born in Puerto Rico.
Ball inside.
Inside, just missed. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Booyah! He made him pay for that one. It's 3-0. Here's Mark Canha. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. Throw on to Olson. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Here's the second baseman, Thomas Sajazi. And it's fouled away. Fought off foul. Drops into the glove, and there's two down. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. That clips the inside corner for a strike. 2 out, space is empty.
That ball's foul.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here at Truist Park, home of the Braves since 2017. These fans didn't experience a home postseason game a year ago, but the Braves did qualify as a wild card team before getting swept by the Padres.
Yeah, that was a tough series for Atlanta. They played a doubleheader for seeding purposes the day after the regular season was scheduled to finish.
That's off the mark, and the count even 1-1. The Braves did reach the postseason, but they had to fly cross-country to Petco Park to play the Padres. Plus, they lost Chris Sale going into the final weekend of the season. That was a tough blow.
Yeah, no doubt. Injuries were a huge part of the Braves story in 2024. Everyone is hoping for better luck this season, that's for sure.
Blanco snags it on the run. Michael Garcia next up for the Braves.
So those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And downstairs. Outside low. 2-1. The other way, and a base hit right there. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. That one missed.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Xander Bogaerts, the next to hit, takes ball one. Garcia off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. That's to third. In time to Canna. Bogaerts retired. And back at Truist Park, on to the third inning. So up now for Kansas City, Dairon Blanco. That one at the knees for a strike.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
And they'll do it again. And ball one.
That's inside.
That's a little bit low.
2-2 the count.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now the left fielder, Miguel Andujar. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. One down, base is empty. That one fouled off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now back.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Drake Baldwin. That's off the inside corner. 1-0. And strike one to the catcher.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late that
1
time.
ball, 2 strikes.
Just off the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Short hop liner, handled it short. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. As we go to the last of the third. And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. On its way to the corner. Lofton on the move. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. And that misses. 1-1.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Blanco takes it in for the out, and there's one away. Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson Holiday. He's 0 for 1. Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, run on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Great catch, foul ground up against the wall. Here's Matt Olson down. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Inside corner for a strike. 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That's inside. And that's ball 1.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Great hands on that swing.
And that one hammered Blanco. Makes his way towards it. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. The run comes in from second. It's 3-2.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Harris in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Ground ball right side to Jay-Z. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Start of the 4th. And now Giancarlo Stanton. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, these Royals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
That's in there, 1 and 2.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
And that's a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first. He did not go around. Man at second. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
No, that's foul.
Got it. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And here comes Carlos Correa. He's already homered here in this one. Swung out, belted. Deep. That one went back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. 1 out, base is empty. And next up for the Royals, Mark Canha. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. One out, runner at second. Thomas Sajazi steps in for the Royals. And Acuna able to make the grab. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. The changeup missing. Ball one.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Late swing fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Throw on to Olsen. That ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. That's out to center field. Blanco under it. Hauls it in for the out. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. Inside just missed. The Braves trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In there at the knees for a strike. That one just misses, and the count is 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball. Now a jump throw, and they get the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Bogarts in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that one missing low.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Base hit, left center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
The right fielder, number 13.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Lofton makes the play, and that's the inning. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the center fielder, Dairon Blanco. Sanchez back to work. Acuna hauls it in, and there's one away. And now it's going to be Miguel Andujar. And a big swing and a miss.
Ooh,
What's the count?
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
The next offering misses, and that is ball one. Bogarts slings to first in time. 2 down, base is empty. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Drake Baldwin. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so
Harris makes the play, and that is that. Bottom of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jackson Holliday. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've seen how many line drive base hits they've been able to produce in this one, 6 to be exact, and they've all been pretty loud.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Back there. That's long gone. He'll touch them all. And they cut into the lead. It's 5-3. Murphy stands in now and watches strike one. Ball one there. And downstairs.
2-1.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Ripped on a line. Blanco makes the grab, one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind.
Now pitching for
Dylan Dodd on the pitch here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Lofton hauls it in for the out, and there's 2 down. Now batting Jurickson Profar. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
All over that one right there. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Andujar squeezes it, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Top 6. And the batter now Nick Lofton.
Number 38. Here.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Royals, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Ground ball up the middle. Bogarts handles the chance. Throws to first in time. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. So 2 down now.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back here in Atlanta. Now the 3rd baseman, Michael Garcia. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Out towards left center. Blanco puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away. Andrew Benintendi steps up. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed.
Outside.
The Royals leading by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. And he takes a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty.
Now pitching for Kansas City. Number 45. Taylor.
And first offering is fouled off. The wind to kick the pitch. And that is out of play. The shortstop takes the ball. Line drive, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back at Truist Park, we go to the top of the 7th, and here's the first baseman, Thomas Sajazi. And that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
The batter, number 7.
Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. And that's outside. And that's in there at the knees.
1-1.
Sajazi on at first, nobody out. That's inside.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Just off the inside edge. Back there. Holy Toledo. An absolute smash to left. It's 7-3. Digging in, Dairon Blanco. And that one handled in plenty of time to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. And to the plate for Kansas City, Miguel Andujar. He gets there with the slide to first. And it beats him. What a play. Drake Baldwin, the next to hit. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, brings it in, and a quick out, number 1. Next to hit, Jackson Holliday. He's already homered in this game. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a foul out of play. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. So here's Murphy now. Just missed. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. Stays alive.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Sajazi. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. And first offering is fouled off. Johnson, in his 6th season, he throws a curveball, a 4-seamer, and occasionally uses a cutter. Johnson fires. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Now he'll turn for second. The throw is offline. He's got a leadoff double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his 2nd. Extra base hit in this one. Double into the gap, and now It was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. Just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Fires over to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Boom. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 9-3. Tachman now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Foul ball.
2 runs across in the inning, and we're in the top of the 8th. Bogarts on the move towards foul ground, and he makes the grab, and there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty, and now Thomas Sajazi can't glove it cleanly, gets off a throw, and the inning is over. This game's a bit of a blowout. So you
For the Braves, the first baseman.
You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion.
He lived in your neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them. And that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a good eye there.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Taps softly to the right side, and it goes just foul. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That one the other way. Witt tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. Slice down the right side.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Just missed. Fastball is outside.
So I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. There to beat him by an eyelash. And next for Atlanta, Michael Garcia.
Now pitching for Kansas City, number 64.
Check swing, called strike.
Steven
Runner at third, 2 away. That one misses, and now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. All set to start the 9th in this one. So up now for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. That's a hit and a good start to the inning.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Back-to-back singles. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And here is Miguel Andujar. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out. Now here is Drake Baldwin. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Now the throw comes in. The runner holds it third. So one out with two aboard. Vinny Pasquantino getting ready to hit. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and
And a base hit knocks in a run.
That's three singles in a row. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed.
Bogarts, one at second. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. Back here in Atlanta, and now the DH, Andrew Benintendi. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-1's the count. Ball, that's in.
Next offering upstairs. And there's a foul ball. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. It's Xander Bogaerts now. 1 for 3. Bogaerts checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. This one high in the air to left center on Andujar. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. So they're down to their final out. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And that'll do it. The Royals slug their way to a win in this one.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And your final 12-3 for Chris